Guys, welcome to a very special English lesson because today we're going to be learning English with Ed Sheeran. Now, you guys sent me so many messages saying how much you liked the last Ed Sheeran video, so I thought, well, let's do another one. But I'm not sure if he's available today, so I'm just going to really quickly send him a quick message to check he's free to do this, and then hopefully we can record it with him. Okay, give me 1 second just to text him. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. I'm in love with the shape of ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. I'm in love with the shape of. Hoo-ah, 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 hoo-ah. I'm in love with the shape of you.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. Ow, this one hurts. Okay, so we have the verb to break and then my leg, so something. So we break bones in our body. So you can break a leg, you can break an arm. So we break a bone. Now, break in the past is broke, and the past participle, broken. So I've never broken a bone, thankfully. I've never broken a bone. How did Ed break his leg? Well, he said, I was running from my brother. I was running. Now, I was running is the past continuous, and we often use the past continuous and the past simple, broke, together when we're narrating stories, when we're telling stories, to often explain what happened, or maybe to set the scene, to explain what was happening before the main incident. So, I was running from my brother when I broke my leg. So maybe he fell over. So you have the past continuous. I was running from my brother when, bang, I broke my leg. So you have the past continuous telling what was happening before the main event. The main event, that he broke his leg. So you see this quite often in English. So really important, have a look. It's a really good grammar pattern to be aware of. Is the past continuous and the past simple working together to tell a story.
I found my heart and broke it here.
I found my heart and broke it here. Ed, in this example, is talking about not breaking a leg or an arm, but his heart, having his heart broken. So this means if you have your heart broken, someone causes you sadness or upset, maybe usually to do with love. So it could be a girlfriend or boyfriend, something like that. So very sad. Ed had his heart broken here as well as having his leg broken earlier.
I'm on my way, driving at 90 down those country lanes, singing to Tiny Dancer, and I miss the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle lonely.
Driving at 90 down those country lanes. A country lane is a type of road. The country opposite of city, okay, so in the countryside, and a lane is a small road, usually not much space for more than 2 cars. Usually it's very narrow. There isn't any, usually no sort of markings, no paint markings down the middle, and usually you go quite slow. So driving at 90, it's quite irresponsible, to be honest, Ed. A little bit dangerous. So yeah, yes, I'm not impressed, Ed Sheeran. singing to Tiny Dancer. Well, Tiny Dancer is a song by Elton John, and singing too, it means kind of like you're playing the song and you are also singing with it, a bit like karaoke. So you can sing to Beyonce, or you can sing to Ed Sheeran, and it kind of means you sing with them. As you're playing the song, you can drive and sing at the same time.
Running from the law through the backfields and getting drunk with my friends.
Running from the law. This is a little bit naughty from Ed, because the law means the police. Okay, so he's running from, or running away from, the police.
Had my first kiss on a Friday night. I don't reckon that I did it right, but
I don't reckon I did it right. I don't reckon. The word reckon here, it means think. It's a synonym of the word think. So he's just saying, I don't think I did it right. I think he's talking about his first kiss. So he thinks that he didn't kiss correctly. So I reckon is an informal way to say think. So you might say, I reckon we need to leave the house at 4 o'clock. I reckon, I think. Same meaning.
we found weekend jobs.
A weekend job. So I guess maybe this is a very cultural thing, I'm not sure. But in Britain, certainly where I lived, when we were at school, sort of 14, 15, 16, we'd get jobs at the weekend. I worked in a garden centre. I also delivered newspapers. And it's a part-time job. You do it at the weekend. It's called a weekend job.
So when we got paid, we'd buy cheap spirits and drink them straight.
We've got three interesting bits of language here. We'd buy cheap spirits and drink them straight. So weed, let's start there. So the d there, weed, that's wood. And we're using it here, or sorry, Ed is using it here because he's talking about a past habit that he no longer does. A past habit that he no longer does. Similar as used to. Used to. Now I've done a video about this with a walk with my sister. I'll put the link up there if you want to see how to use used to and would. Ed is saying here we'd drink cheap spirits. So it's something that they would do often, regularly, in the past, that they don't do now. Cheap spirits. Well, cheap, opposite of expensive, and a spirit in this example is, or in this context, is a type of alcohol. It's it could be either rum or gin or vodka or whiskey, those kinds of drinks. So cheap spirits just means, yeah, not expensive whiskey, rum, whatever it might be. To drink them straight. So if you drink vodka straight, it means you don't add any other sort of drinks to it, like Coca-Cola or orange juice. You just drink the vodka. We only really use it with alcohol, generally. And the opposite of to have it straight is to have a mixer. So you'd have, maybe let's say vodka. You can have vodka straight, so it's just the vodka. Or you can have a vodka with a mixer. So that could be vodka and Coca-Cola, could be orange juice, whatever. Okay, so to drink something straight is to have it pure, just that drink.
Me and my friends have not thrown up in so long.
A classic bit of British English here. Thrown up, to throw up. It means to be sick or to vomit. So yeah, I guess if you drink spirits straight, then you're probably going to throw up as well. Easily Dreamers, have you enjoyed learning English with Ed Sheeran? His lyrics are really great for learning English. We get great vocabulary, interesting grammar structures, and of course pronunciation is always interesting too. If you guys would like to watch another learning English video with music, I've done two others. I did another Ed Sheeran one and also one with Coldplay as well. So check those out. I'll put the links up above as well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. This is Tom, the English hipster, and you know what time it is. It's time to take your English to the next level.